Well, hello and welcome back, my lovelies. It has been a long time. This is Jenna, or if you want to call me Jennifer, that's fine as well. We are getting ready for Little Nightmares 3 that's going to drop at midnight tonight. I haven't been on in a while because I've been very busy. I've been trying to get my spider business going with spider babies and stuff. And also, my computer went out. I had to get another computer. I just got all that situated. I was gonna do a recording of the demo earlier, but like I said, I had to get everything re-hooked up. And there's also a secret room that I looked up, and a lot of other people have found it. But when I watched like Doggo's video and Fusion and 8-Bit and Super Harbor, they didn't find it, or at least they didn't find it on camera. But I found the secret room, and I thought I was going to be the first to share it with you guys. But by the time I got to upload this video or do this video, people had already found it, so it's probably already all over YouTube what the secret room is. I'll show you where it is if you don't know where it is. So I have my coffee. Sorry if this is all out of whack. I just got everything back up with my green screen and everything. So if anything's off, my volume or anything, just bear with me. I'm getting back into it. But we were going to be doing the demo, and I'll try to take my time with it, like this is the first time seeing it. But I think I played through this several times now. Because when I was trying to get my stuff, all the kinks worked out yesterday, I kept playing just to get it. But without further ado, let's get into the demo of Little Nightmares 3 and get ready for Little Nightmares 3 tomorrow, the release. And I got some speculations, but I'll let you know after this what they are. But let's get into the video. And of course, I want to play. Let's go to new game. Got an empty slot. I got to make sure my screen doesn't freeze. It froze up on me one time yesterday. There's outfits, but I don't know what they are per se. I should get my light for back here behind my green screen, but right now I don't seem to need it because the natural lighting in the room seems to be okay for the green screen. Well, here you guys, it's the mirror. I think the lady is going to play a role in this. And sorry I don't look up to par here, but I just feel like maybe somehow Alone is going to be affiliated with the lady, or she's going to be the lady somehow. And maybe Lo may be the janitor. I don't know, but I think the mall is going to tie back into this in some way. I think we're going to end up back on the mall at some point in the game. But let's go. But there's different, like I said, but the costumes I'm a little confused about. I should have shut my door in case my husband got home from work early. But this is what I'm talking about. It's got this. I thought it was like a Shadow 6, but it looks like a glitching remain of myself. They say, and then the bellhop. But they say that if you pre-order, which I did, that you will get the special stuff when the game drops. But there's a picture of the mall in the background. Some people I see play this, they don't grab this shoe, they get the shoe that's all the way over here. Tried ringing that bell. I was played as alone one time, alone on one part, and it still didn't. But one time it still didn't do anything. But one time I played through this, and my screen froze. So sometimes I have to keep looking over to see if my screen is good. And I've noticed I like to prematurely try to make jumps in this. And I try to look for other secret stuff, but not really Return of the Jedi. And I was thinking this could be the mall, us coming off of it, but I don't think so. I mean, I guess it could be, but I don't think it is, because why would there be a picture of the mall inside the mall? So, I know you pick up that block and throw it. Here's Mr. Fatty. I think he had a heat stroke. like I said, if my lighting gets wonky, my green screen gets wonky on me, bear with me. I will have my ring light in here later. And I'm trying to make sure my volume's picking up really good too, because I want you to be able to hear me. But it's good to be back in the swing of things. And I didn't finish playing through the Help Wanted series VR because, you know, I have neck issues, and my neck really has started bothering me. And, you know, it's hard to play VR when you're having neck issues. So that's why I didn't really get back into playing that. But I didn't finish Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3. It was because I figured I'd wait till my computer got back up, because it was such a pain in the butt having to play it downstairs and boot up the computer. I hate playing it on computer. I'm not a big computer gamer. I'm a big console gamer. And I'm trying to get back to the part where I was at before, and I just haven't had time to. But let's stick with this. Little Nightmares 3. Yay. And here I am. And then you got here, there's nothing except falling to your death. See, oh no, can you jump? Will they let you jump off of this? Yeah, they will. I just want to see if they let you fall. And of course they will. It's Little Nightmares. Of course they will let you fall to your death. Of course they will let you fall. Like I said, sorry if I know what I'm doing on this part. I just played through the demo 2 or 3 times. It's actually the first time I played the demo, I didn't even notice the secret room. And then I played it again, just to, you know, just to be more observant, and that's when I found it. It takes about 30 minutes, a little less, to get to the demo, depending on if you die a few times or explore. But I did a couple times last night when I was doing trial runs to check my recording in my computer, make sure it was working good. This is a faster computer than my older one, so it should be better. But my screen did freeze up one time last night, so I'm trying to be extra careful. But I think it took me, because I was talking a little bit just so that I could get my audio right. It took me like 28 minutes and 3 seconds or something like that. Like I said, I kept meaning to make a video of the demo, and like I said, I came up here a few days ago to do it, because I didn't even know my computer was acting up until a few days ago. I haven't been doing videos before because I've just been busy with the spider thing and everything like that, and then came here a few days ago and my computer wouldn't work, and then my husband came and looked at it and he was like, you need a new computer, so he had to order me a new computer. I like this one better though because it's smaller and it fits on my counter. You know, it's not like a big box that goes underneath my thing. It's a small box that sits up underneath my computer screen, my computer monitor. And then we had to wait for it to get here. So it's like, and granted, before I played through this, the first couple of times I did not see anybody play through this. The only gameplay I'd seen is what the game developers and stuff like released from Gamecom and stuff like that. You know, the official stuff, not like. One thing I don't think is kind of not fair. I mean, I understand why they do it to an extent. But I feel like they should give everybody that treatment. Because, you know, like, people who are, like, popular gamers, like Tharka, 8-Bit Ryan, Markiplier, all them, I like them, don't get me wrong. I like their content, but they're probably, as soon as, they probably already have the content to this game, they probably already have it. They already probably gave them the release file of it. So they're probably already recording it, and so all they gotta do as soon as the game drops tomorrow is just start uploading videos. They just start uploading. And then gamers like me, just because, you know, I'm not a known YouTuber, it's like, screw you. You have to wait. Let all the well-known YouTubers be the first for people to see their videos. And the reason people are gonna be seeing their videos first, or because so much they're more popular, but because theirs are gonna be the first videos that are gonna be ready to be uploaded to YouTube. And, you know, I'm not mad because they get in on it early. It's just not fair, because, like, people like me, I may be emailing the wrong person, but I've emailed everybody that I thought I could email, explaining, hey, I'm a YouTuber, I do gaming videos, I love Little Nightmares, I do a lot of Little Nightmares stuff for my channel. You know, is there any way when you give early access, if I can be included? And I gave them my email address, my channel name, asked them to get back in touch with me. I'm trying to see something. And I was trying to see if that was something over there. And then they never get back with me. So it's like, they only care about the YouTubers that can monetize, that have enough subscribers to monetize. But it's not fair, because people who are trying to get their name out there on YouTube, it's harder, because, like, people want to see fresh, new content. They don't want to keep seeing the same stuff. And by the time gamers like me get around to, I should check behind that door, but I always think to check behind the door and then I don't. But, here's Monster Baby! But I don't mean to complain. Like I said, I understand why they would give early access, but at the same time, as a gamer on YouTube myself, as a content creator, and I'm a big fan of the very Little Nightmare franchise and Five Nights at Freddy, and, like, I played all three of the game. I played 1 and 2 on my channel already. I'm a big advocate for Little Nightmares, but they magic carpet ride on the world. I know that was off, but I didn't want to get copyright claim off singing Home the World, so I kind of had to make it sound weird. But it's just, I just wish they would make everybody wait. If they can't, streak, it's on my green screen. If they can't give everybody, well, you know, they can't, I know they can't give every YouTuber that has a gaming channel early access, but still, it's not fair, in my opinion. I understand why, but at the same time, I can say it from both aspects. I can understand why they don't give it to everybody, but at the same time, if they can't give it to everybody, then they shouldn't give it, you know, especially when somebody's reaching out to them, you know, and I'm giving them a good reason why I should have to get early access to, and being that I'm a big supporter of the franchise. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't want to be this to be a complaint. I just gotta make my video count. And I always get that delay right there. Let's just enjoy the rest of this video. Oh, stop it. And I've been trying to get some of my Halloween stuff done. Like I'm making a few props for the carnival theme that we're doing this year. Let's go! Woohoo! I wonder if there's anything back here. Can I bash anything? Because I found it the last time. Well, how I found that other thing the last time is I just saw a wall that looked bustable. Trying to make sure everything was good with my screen. Looks like everything. Okay. You don't say how I get it. Okay, come on. I'm hopefully I can stand in the same place he does and I get it. Okay, secret room's coming up. And so is Monster Baby. I got a pumpkin spice latte. I had a little bit more money on my Starbucks card today, so I decided before I came home from an early day at work, I would just I made some Starbucks. Let's get it ready. Secret room right here. And this may have, I don't know if there's going to have like glitching remains or collectibles or anything, but I think there's going to be something in here. This looks like a clay, like a pottery room. And that looks like the place where they would like solidify the molds, like when they're done, like after they are done with the like when they're done with the molds and they want to heat them up, they put them in there. There's probably something significant in this room. I find it hard to believe it's just a room for you to look in and see this. I think there's going to be more to it when the game releases. I'm like, it's weird, you know, I know the game releases tonight at midnight, and I already have, like, the game file and everything, because I pre-ordered. So I already have the game file. I mean, I already have the game downloaded. I just have to wait for them to, like, unlock it, unlock the game. And I don't think, people said that's their brains. I don't think that's their brains. I think it's the beetle larvae that laid eggs in these people's heads. I think. Like all these are like, this looks like the stuff that was in that guy's head, I think. They ate all their brains or something. I remember last night Monster Baby scared me because I didn't realize I was already almost at the end of the game, and I was trying to do a practice run through, and I didn't realize Monster Baby was like right outside the next door, and it made me jump. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, come on. Come on. Or you gonna go for him? He can get killed? Whoa! I didn't know your companion can get killed. Like the computer. Like, really, my AI companion just got creamed. I didn't think your AI companion could get killed. At least the video caught it, you know. He got it killed! Maybe I was too far away from him. Am I getting him killed? Or how is the AI companion keep getting killed? Maybe I can't get far away from him? This is the first time I've played it, and I see what it is. I think the beetle keeps falling on his head. Like, what the hell, Lo? Like, you keep getting killed, dude. The beetle keeps falling on his head, I think. From what I gathered, the beetle keeps falling on his head. Shit. I don't know how I think the game was glitching. Because I'm going to go back and look at it, but that last time, I could have sworn the beetle had fallen on his head. Shoot. Really? I'm like, that's a first. I mean, sometimes I'm up at 12 o'clock in the morning anyway, but I don't know. I have to see how I feel at midnight tonight. I mean, if it released at 11 or so, I'd maybe do do one video, but not me. I'd want to play through or play straight through up to multiple videos or whatever. But if you're interested in buying a jumping spider, they should be ready in the next couple weeks. You can go to spookyspooters.com. Not to be mistaken for spooky spiders, and I say that because when hold on, I'll get into that after this video so we can enjoy the video. That way, if you don't want to hear about spooky spooters, you don't have to listen. I think we're almost at the end of the demo. Try this again. Little cage. Okay. You don't really have to duck, but I duck for dramatic effect. Let's go. I think people think Monster Baby is creepy looking, or scary. I think she's just kind of cute. I think Monster Baby is kind of cute. Okay. So here, her rattle. She could have just grabbed us there. Like that's why I don't seem to explore it at this point. Because when you play a few times to the demo already, it's like I'm not trying to speedrun or anything because I did show you the secret room and everything. But I did waste a little bit of time when he kept dying. So, but it was right here, and I forgot Mouse Baby was coming up right outside, and it made me jump. Well, I'm not hitting sideways. I'm trying to see my time on this. Her big toy. Her two big keys. So she's kind of cute. I need a hit of my coffee. And I also going to tell you something about my intro and my outro as well. That's pretty much the demo. It's going to come back on and say thank you for playing, and then it's going to say something about the pre-order. Thank you for playing, available for pre-order now. Pretty much. See, there's my regular file right there for the game. It's just not available yet. But yeah, that was the number 3 demo. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope my video and everything was good. But what was I going to say just now about my intro and outro? Because I got a new computer, my husband hadn't had time to get my files, some of my important files off my old hard drive yet. So I'm not going to have my intro and my outro for my videos for a little bit. So bear with me. It's just going to probably go straight to the video. But I'll try to make some kind of intro in the beginning to kind of try to make up for that a little bit. I don't know. But I will try to play it a little bit when it drops this evening. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But also about my website, why I'm telling you that it's not to be mistaken with Spooky Spiders, is because I came up with the name of my site on my own. It's original, Spooky Spooters, and got my business license. I got the name approved by the people I needed to get it approved by, so it could be affiliated with my business license. All that. Well, my website, I was having some issues with it the other day. I'm trying to get it up and going. Granted, my little spiders aren't ready yet. They're still getting to this, I'm still trying to get them to the size where I can sell them. I have balls and regals. And both of my mamas have double clutched. So they have another egg sac. I have 2 more egg sacs from them. And then I have a new pairing that I did right after we got back from vacation. And she laid an egg sac. So now I have 2 regal egg sacs and a bold egg sac. And then I have babies. But anyway, we're having issues with my website because it's not wanting to save any of the changes. We like do work to it, and then it won't save the changes, so we had to put in a ticket, a help ticket. And one time I went to pull up the site, it said something about spookyspooters.com is likely a scam, and if you're considering buying anything from them, I would reconsider and go elsewhere, take your business elsewhere. And I'm thinking, really? Google is damning my business before it even gets started? And I tried to send feedback. I did send the feedback to Google, letting them know that, hey, this is my business. It's not affiliated with Spooky Spiders, because it says that something about the algorithm somehow linked it to, it could have linked it to Spooky Spiders. And I'm like, yeah, just because it has the name Spooky in it and it's SP doesn't mean Spooky Spooters is the same thing as Spooky Spiders. The algorithm should be smart enough to know, I mean, because there can be two businesses out there with the same name, but Spooky Spiders and Spooky Spooters is not the same. And for you to say Spooky Spooters and not Spooky Spiders, you're basically, I want to use the term, don't hold me to it if I say the word wrong, but I feel like they're demeaning and discrediting my website before it even gets started. So when you go on, I should have put my business card up here, but if y'all go to Spooky Spooters, that's Spooky Spooters, SPOODERS, if you go there and the website looks wonky, it's because me and my husband are still trying to get it ready for you guys. So don't think it's not legit just because it's not ready yet, it's not running. I don't know why. I think when you start a website, you should have an option to make it not available to the public until you're done. There should be a publish button where you could publish it. It's getting past the 28-minute mark for the video because I've been doing this. But I just want to let you know that Spooky Spooters is a legit website. I'm probably going to be running a deal for the first couple months. 2 for $30. Places like PetSmart are making a killing. $39 per spider that's probably wild caught from a breeder or a supposable breeder. And they don't know how to take care of them. Some people at PetSmart do, some people or at the pet stores do, some people don't, but from my experience, a lot of them don't. Few of them do, or they at least they want to know and are curious to learn. Because I've had a few of employees ask me, hey, are enclosures that we're selling, are they adequate for jumping spiders? And then some people look at you like, oh, you think you're the expert? Well, I don't think I'm an expert, but I've had jumping spiders for 3 years, and I started breeding them, so I don't think I'm an amateur at it. I've been a keeper for 3 years. And so far my breeding has been pretty successful. So, I don't know it all, but I think my opinion should be something. But I told them, like I'm going to tell y'all, the little enclosures that they have at PetSmart, they're okay. They're good for a temporary startup for your spider, and depending on the size of your spider. Because I noticed there is a gap underneath the flap on the door. I can't show it to you, but you can see a little bit of my room from the green screen. But it's a good temporary setup for a new jumping spider. So, say you don't have the money or the time to go get, but actually, you can't even say if you don't have the money, because you can go to Amazon and get a better tank enclosure for a few dollars cheaper than the one you can at Smart or Petco. And the other thing it comes with is like a little twigger stick, which is okay if you glue it to the bottom. It comes with a little mister, which is good. It comes with a little care sheet. Some of the things I agree with, some things I don't. I forgot to come with some little cocoa fiber moss. But anyway, I'm going to let you go. I'll talk more about it. If you want to go see some of my jumper spreader videos, going over to Spooky Spooters. That's my YouTube channel. Same name as my website, which also shows you it's legit, because I'm not going to put my face on YouTube promoting Spooky Spooters just to have a fraudulent website. Usually a fraud isn't making their face known to the public, like, here I am, you know. So if I ever say or do anything on my website to make it look like I'm not legit, let me know. But you guys, I hope you'll join me for Little Nightmares 3, the playthrough. At some point my husband's going to come back and play the game with me. It's kind of stupid that we've learned that, say you're playing Little Nightmares 3, say you're playing it with your husband, and he can't play with you one day. Once you start a game file as co-op, you have to finish that game as co-op. You can't like go back and forth to one day play it with the AI companion, and then the next time you play it with your partner. You have to open a new game file. So I figured I would just play it by myself to start with. But also, like I said, I do think Alone is going to tie in with the lady somehow. And I think we're going to have a return back to the mall. Because just like, if you see on my screen down here, right here, how the signal tower is there, and then the Thin Man is in front of the signal tower. Even though, yeah, you see he's like this and the fedora is like that, you still, if you look, Mono is perfectly in alignment with the Thin Man. And then the signal tower to the Thin Man looks like he's wearing a bag over his head. And there's something how Alone's pose, and then the mirror tying into the geisha. I just think there's going to be something there. I don't know exactly what, but I think there's going to be something there. But you guys, I am going to let you go for time, because I don't want to go over and it just be a demo and y'all say, why is it 37 minutes? So you guys, I'm going to let you go. So until the next one, hang tough, stay safe, love you, and peace.